Hi, this is Jimbo KTM 500 again, and look at this. This motorcycle's ripped apart. Oh my god. No, not really. Oh my god. It's just being rebuilt. It's something that happens to race bikes or dirt bikes in general. They break down. That's right, folks. The only difference is people who choose to rebuild them themselves or have some of the stuff rebuilt and they rebuild it, or they have somebody else work on their bike. It's not a big deal either way. I enjoy working on bikes and putting them back together. On this 2017 KTM 450SX, the reason why this went down south really quick is that the crank bent on it and it locked up the motor. Now the only reason why the crank got bent is because I wasn't doing the service intervals that I needed to do. I needed to service the top of the cylinder head, and one of the valves got weak and it broke free. It hit the piston and then it smashed between the piston and the cylinder head, and it caused the crank to bend and it locked up. It also destroyed part of the cylinder head around one of the valve seats, but my cases were not broken, and that is the main thing. It can be fixed. It's no big deal. And kind of giving you an update on this bike step by step. This is kind of a bike that I'm putting together. There's no hurry to get it done. I'm having the crank rebuilt, and it's going to be sent to me, and then I'm going to pop some bearings, new bearings, into the case, and then I'm going to put it back together after I get the cylinder head back too. But like you said, my favorite dirt bike so far, and not because it's my really my first 450, but the 2017 motor was really good, as well as the 2019 but that I got now. But this one was really dialed in for me. For an old guy like me, I really enjoyed it. It had good power all the way through the range, and that's about it. So getting it cleaned up and getting it eventually, some of the parts I had to send them off to be rebuilt, but getting it back together again. And like I said, kind of a long-winded video, but it's kind of a future project or my little hobby, so I thought I'd share it with you. And like I said, I think this video is really about people that aren't don't think they're mechanically gifted, or they don't have a mechanical part in their body. Believe me, if I can build something, you can. It's just really just investigating, taking your time, having a little organization. And today, with videos and YouTube and the books and the instructions out on these books and the details and the plans and the software that's available and la-di-da-di-da-di-da, you can really build anything back, and all it takes is a little patience. And so I guess this is really what this video is about, is don't be afraid to wrench on your own stuff. You know, there's a great satisfaction of fixing your own stuff and realizing what you can't do and what you can do. You know, if you have a full shop and all the tools necessary to build everything, you don't have to part anything out, right? Because you got the machinery and the equipment to do it. But there's also great satisfaction too in knowing that you have a part and you know that you can't fix it because it'd be too much money to invest in it. And so that's why you would send it out to be fixed for you, and then you can actually put it back together. So it's a good satisfaction, and it's a good way to know the myths that come along with all this dirt bike stuff. You know, this 2-stroke versus 4-stroke, which is easier, you know, why would you rather have this stuff. You know what, if you're a mechanic and you're willing to learn, you're gonna call yourself a mechanic. You got to start somewhere, and you can build it, and it doesn't matter if it's a 2-stroke or a 4-stroke. If you're willing to learn, you can rebuild it, and you can accomplish your goal of fixing stuff, and it's going to save some money for you. It's going to give you a good sense of pride that, yeah, I fixed it. I know this bike in and out. And that's all I got today. So with that, have a good day, and we'll talk to you later.